Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm doing a live stream. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to be talking about, sorry about that, be talking about Boost Mobile. And y'all know Boost Mobile is a carrier that's powered by Sprint Network. They use the Sprint towers. And so far as y'all can see on the screen, I have used uh, 97 uh, megabytes of data, which is almost 100 uh, gigabytes of data I have used for this month. This month is almost over. My uh, plan restarts when I pay my bill on the 17th, and then it restarts on the 18th, which is Saturday. So far, I have been experiencing today a lot of buffering and a lot of slow, uh, slowing down my web pages when I load pages. I try to get to like Facebook. I try to get to PayPal or etc. And it keeps on taking 5 to 10 minutes to load the whole page. So I pay uh, $50 for the unlimited text, talk, and data, and I also pay the pay up fee for the unlimited HD uh, movie streaming and video streaming and music streaming, unlimited $20 extra. So altogether, I pay $70, $70 plus taxes, $76. So I have been on Boost Mobile ever since, let's see, for like, let me see, I want to say I've been on them ever since February 4th, February 5th. And so far, everything's been working great for me. I haven't had too many problems. So if y'all want to get on to Boost Mobile, y'all can. This phone that I'm streaming on is an LG phone, and it's a Trivia LG Trivia HD phone, and it has about eight megapixels, with the camera, and then it has 720p HD with the video. If you want to take a video, it takes really good video. And I also want to talk about some other topics as well. I'm gonna smoke while I talk about these topics and stuff like that. And I'm gonna show y'all some of the features. And y'all see that HD buy up $20 add on. Let's see. Let me see. Something happened right there. I have to refresh the page. I don't know what happened. Have to refresh the page for some reason. Move this over here. I don't know exactly what happened. And I'm gonna show y'all. Actually, well, that's my information. So I went to the wrong page, and this is all some of the features. Know, some of the options if you want to call from Cuban, it's like about $5 for 7 minutes. You know, if you're gonna call internationally. If you got anybody that lives in Cuba, let's see. Let me go to Ashley. Let's see. And this is all the other features, as y'all can see. You got the gaming option. You got the call ID option. You got the Boostmobile Premium call ID option. You got the Play phone gaming option. You just click on it, and if you want to, add it on there. And as y'all see, I got the HD added, $20 a month, and you can always change this if you decide that you don't want this feature. And also the $7 phone insurance, you can add that, and you can also add the call watch blocking bundle for $2. And all you got to do is click on whatever you want to add, whatever features you want to add. And you can also add the Boost Mobile TV entertainment thing, and then you can add the RG VIP for $5, as you can see right there. And I'm gonna pause this stream a little bit, and then I'm gonna show y'all some what's trending in the news. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Okay, I'm going to discuss this stranger intervenes after a distraught man can't afford house. Let's see, the helicopter. Mean, sorry about that. After a distraught airline, you back on a flight this week, and airline agent told a man's daughter could not fly without a ticket. The man could fly for free since his daughter turned 2. My daughter's 2 years old, and mostly, most of the time when it comes to traveling, or that popped up. Most of the time when it comes to like traveling and stuff, it really does not matter what age they are. You still gotta, pay for their airline ticket. Uh, from what I know, she turned 2 after a man bought his ticket. Instead, he needed to buy a last minute ticket, which costs $749 to the airline agent. And this is like the picture of it. This woman needs to be accommodated. A gentleman was checking in for his flight when the agent asked how old his daughter was, which y'all already know that y'all still gotta pay for the other person. He said she has recently turned 2. And yeah, my daughter has recently turned 2. She turned 2 in February 2nd. She was born February 2nd, 2015, but she turned 2 last month. Uh, the agent then asked if she had a ticket. The man was confused because he was under the impression that she could ride for free. Y'all heard, I already read y'all that. And when he booked the ticket, she was one, but her birthday was in January. He was hit with emotion. He mentioned he could not afford to rebook this flight or get her the ticket, all which should such notice short notice. He stepped aside and tried to make a few calls. So he tried to make a few calls and stuff like that. And a woman saw him, you know, what was happening, and then she intervened, which more kudos and more props to that woman, whoever she is. Uh, hugging his daughter, and grabbing his head, you could tell that he was heartbroken. This woman next to him at the front counter heard the whole thing. She walked over to him and asked what was wrong. After they talked for a bit, they walked together. She pointed back at his daughter and said, "I want to buy her a ticket." The the agent said, "You know how much this ticket costs, right?" And the woman responds, $700 and something, and $700.49. The $49. I'm sorry, $49. The agent said. The woman said, "That's fine." Pull out her credit card, which, that was very kind of her. I was right there and I just said to her, "God bless you." And they printed out the ticket. The agent kept talking about her goosebumps while the man hugged the woman and her asked for her name to repay her. And the woman just kept saying, "Don't worry about it." Oh, she knew she wanted to help that man and his daughter no matter what the cost. Please share this story because people like this need to be recognized. Which, yeah, they do need to be recognized. For our best love stories, subscribe to our free email newsletter, which this is the link right there, and then hashtag love what matters. Love what matters, original stories submitted by Kevin Leslie. The purchaser has been confirmed, has been verified and confirmed, and it's gotten over 121,000 thumbs up, and it's like over 3.5 thousand comments and 40 thousand shares. The witness said the man was distraught. He told the agent that he could not afford the extra ticket, and then stepped aside and make phone calls, and that woman's over her head does things and approached the man, speaking to the man for a few minutes. So tell me what y'all think about this story. Would y'all do the same thing if y'all seen a man in line with his daughter or his son and he was under the impression that the ticket that his daughter was or his son was could ride for free? Would y'all, go over there and talk to him and help this man out, or would y'all just stand there and look and record? And what I would do is, if I had the money, I would do the same thing. So tell me what y'all think about this. And I'm going to show y'all another news piece of some other topic. And I hope y'all liking and subscribing and watching this. As I see, nobody's watching it, but that's okay. Maybe somebody watched the replay. But I'm pause this and I'm gonna look at another story. about that. Yes, I'm back. I wanted to talk to y'all about this scam alert. Uh, this comes from WSB TV, Atlanta News 2. More props for them for reporting this. Uh, it says scam alert. Do not answer calls or texts from these area codes. Hope I can play the video.
Every step forward bear
If you receive a call or text message on your cell phone from an unfamiliar area code, proceed with caution. I in that the 1M Clear.com has told you about over the years has resurfaced once again, and it is coming after your money back. According to the Federal Trade Commission, scammers are using auto dials to call cell phone numbers across the country, letting the phone ring just one time before this. Personally had that happened to me a lot of times, and I was like, well, who in the heck is calling me? So be sure do not answer from a number that looks suspicious or that you never seen. Don't answer from a area code that you don't really know. Just use caution like they said. Scammer call and hang up before anyone answers. Yeah, I didn't have that happen to me a lot of times. So it's real, y'all. Scammers wait for the victim to answer and play a pre-recorded message of someone in an emergency situation and then hang up. Yes, I didn't have that happen too. Scammers send a text message indicating that they are in trouble. I didn't have that happen before before too. Consumer face no danger by receiving the message, but calling and texting back can be quite costly. Well, I had no problem with it costing me, but yeah, I get the point. Although the area code might look domestic, they are international calls to premium phone numbers, which are like 900 numbers. Y'all need to stay away from those numbers. Victims have been hit with an international call fee plus an expensive per a minute charge. Some of the spammers the scammers will reportedly play hold music or ads in attempted attempt to keep victims on the line. According to the FTC, some of the area codes that has possibly been linked to the one ring scam includes 268, 284, 473, 674, 649, 767, and 809, 829, 849, and 876. So if y'all see these numbers, don't answer, don't even text back and say who it is, don't even answer at all. Just reject the phone call and don't answer. Because if you answer, you will be hit and charged. Yeah. So it says bottom line, if you receive an unexpected call or text from an area code you do not recognize, do not answer. Do a Google search to see where the number is registered. If it is someone you know, they'll call back. So anytime when somebody calls you from a number that you don't recognize, and let's say if you text them and ask them, did you call me? Who is this? What do you want? Uh, and they don't respond back, or they respond back with the link, try to trap you in, it's called entrapment. And it says also, always be sure to review your cell phone bill carefully and contact your carrier about any suspicious charges. If you or someone you know begin a victim of the one ring scam, you can file a complaint online with the Federal Trade Commission and the Federal Communications Commission. So you can always file a complaint on that, and you just Google it and look it up, and you can file a complaint. And also, I wanted to talk y'all about this fake uh, iPhone apps that they have. It's a scam alert, and I want to play y'all this video. This video is on a fair use, so this is from WSB TV Atlanta 2, and I'm just giving my commentary and telling y'all what I think.
phone for on
Sorry about the pausing and sorry about the buffering. It looks like as is and
gap. You go to
this is from Arthur Mike Timberman. See, Matter of fact, let me go somewhere else because it seems like it's having problems loading. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna talk about Verizon, new unlimited plan, unlimited everything, and also AT&T has the unlimited plan. It's called Choice Plan or something. AT&T Choice Plan. Harm network in the long run. This network is singing it out for having the fastest 4G LTE network in America. But could the company's decision to return to the unlimited data put its reputation at risk with a crash and burn scenario? That's the word on the streets from some industry analysts. Can do for Verizon, but concerns are mounting too. For years, Verizon was the lone holdout among the big four wireless carriers in not offering unlimited data plans. AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile basically had the unlimited data filled to themselves. But then on February 13th, everything changed when Verizon announced its return to unlimited data. That move, no doubt, struck, stroked a lot of wireless customers. After all, Verizon has Verizon has the fastest average LTE download speeds, 16.89 uh, minutes mega minute bytes per second, and the best LDE network liability, 88.17% of the big four, according to the results of the latest Open Signal report. And this shows you the network speed compares compares and it seems like T-Mobile and Verizon has pretty much gotten rewarded for their speeds and data, which, in my own personal opinion, I think T-Mobile is has better speed and much faster speed. Sometimes it can be buffering, uh, but for the most part, it has the most fast LTE speeds when it comes to downloading, when it comes to video streaming, when it comes to movie streaming like Netflix, streaming movies on YouTube or whatever streaming app that you do it with. Uh, and plus, T-Mobile has unlimited mobile hotspots, so you can use the mobile hotspot as much as you want to, but they got a data cap, and I think their data cap is 23 gigabytes or 27 or 28 gigabytes. I'm not for sure, but don't quote me if I'm wrong. Uh, just days after that news came out, we learned that Verizon clinched the top spot in rude something test of the Big Four for the seventh consecutive time with an overall score of 93.9. Wow. And this shows you a chart of each carrier, and it seemed like they're number one, and AT&T is number two, and Sprint is number three, and T-Mobile is number four. But there's one group of people who are not excited about Verizon return to unlimited data. The Wall Street analysts. Here is why unlimited play could undo. Roger, an analyst at Recon Analyst LLC, told Bloomberg that Verizon thrive back into unlimited data could threaten the very quality of the network that has won its so many industry, you know, and unlimited offer is dangerous. He said, if they sign up a lot of people, it would congest the network, and they will run run the risk of people saying the network sucks. So let's say if a lot of people end up signing up for Verizon because they got the unlimited data plan and they are the fastest LTE data speed far as T-Mobile, Sprint, and other carriers go, which AT&T, uh, it might they might prioritize a lot of people, and the speeds might go down because when it's a lot of people using the same internet, like for example AT&T, if it's a lot of people that's around you that has AT&T, then it becomes a problem. There's so many data flowing. You know what I mean. It said the strength of the Verizon network has long been the secret sauce that allowed to maintain high prices as competitors, especially T-Mobile, race to the limited service. But as more and more people jump on Verizon because of its stellar network reputation that puts the Swedes on the, Bloomberg reports Verizon already has the least amount of something to offer customers among the big four, and what they're talking about is it's very dangerous for them to come back with their unlimited plan because they have always been the fastest in LTE ever since LTE's been around. Even before LTE started, they've been the fastest, and that's why they're number one from the big four. And y'all know big four is. And y'all see that right there, Sprint and AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. I'm not going to read all of y'all everything because I know it's kind of boring. But y'all see the comparison, the unlimited comparison to each provider. T-Mobile one, which I had a long time ago, which I got rid of. And it says, so far comparing them together, the data plan is one with T-Mobile. So everything is at one price. You get unlimited text, talk, data, mobile hotspot, everything. Uh, and also Verizon, it's unlimited, but it comes with taxes and fees that's not included. So you might get a big surprise with your bill, and they're unlimited everything. With T-Mobile is $70, which is cheaper, and Verizon is $85. And also it says the $80 plan. $5 taxes, and see to add two lines with T-Mobile it's $100, but to add two lines with Verizon it's $150, and then if you want to add four lines with T-Mobile it's $160, which with Verizon is $200, so it's twice as much to add a line with Verizon, four lines with Verizon. And the payment restriction, and it says T-Mobile says NA, and Verizon they only accept check-in and debit only. So yeah. And the mobile hotspot is 10 gigabytes, and it's the same with Verizon. And video quality is HD, same thing with Verizon. Call and text, we already know that. And then it says the data restriction of world. It says unlimited 2G with 256 KP S. It's unlimited with T-Mobile, and then with the 4G LTE with Verizon, it's $10 a day. So, and with the Go uh, data 1 hour, and then Verizon has it in NA, and with text, y'all already know. Yeah, that's what y'all get, switch. But anyways, I'm gonna see exactly how long I had done this, and nobody has not watched this. They might watch the replay of it. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit more live streams, maybe next week sometimes. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me see if I can find another topic to talk about, and then I'm out. Yo, what's up, everybody? I am back, and I wanted to talk y'all. I know is just been trending ever since March 4th about the wiretapping, supposedly Obama wiretap Donald Trump's phone calls during the campaigning, and it says Obama team fires back after Trump wiretap. Okay, that didn't really play that well. It says a spokesman for former President Barack Obama responded to press tweet the the for the election. So this happened before the election. There's no proof. Donald Trump haven't came out with any proof without any evidence. None of his team haven't came out with any evidence. It's just speculation. It's just an allegation. So an allegation has to be fact checked, and you just can't go based upon an article, or you can't just go based upon what the media say, because the media like to spin a lot of stuff. A carnival rule of the Obama administration was that no White House official ever interfered with any independent investigation lead by the Department of Justice Kevin Lewis as part of the practice. Neither President Obama, neither any White House official order surveillance of any U.S. citizen. So Donald Trump was a U.S. citizen when he was running, even though that he was a candidate, but he was a U.S. citizen. And any suggestion otherwise is simply false. So they're claiming that it's false. Trump, who did not provide any evidence to back up his accusation, uh, compared the former president-led tactics to Nixon in Watergate. And y'all know this happened also with Nixon, and uh, the Nixon family thought everybody was after them. You know, that just like uh, President Trump think everybody is after him, the Trumps. But there's no indication, or there's no facts, there's no documentation that will prove and back up what Donald Trump is saying. And he said he called the move a new low and tweeted. It says Turbo just found out that he said that twice Obama had my wiretap in Trump Towers just before the victory. So he's saying that Obama was wiretapping him before he had won and he had a victory. And the president tweeted, "Nothing found. This is McCarthiness." And y'all see Donald Trump's tweet. It was March 4th, 2017, 5:35 a.m. So he tweets really early in the morning about this, and this has gotten a lot of hearts, a lot of likes, and a lot of retweets. 50,000 retweets, and about 144 thousand eight and 800 and three hearts, likes, and stuff. So this is not even a fact. You know, some people might say that this is a fact. I know Natasha, the YouTuber, the life coach Republican, would probably say that this, was, in fact what happened. But I watched some of her videos, and some of the stuff that she said is untrue. Some of the stuff that she say is true. She got good points. She's a really good, reporter. But I have to disagree with her on this one. How soon? I know nobody didn't watch this live. I'm sorry about all the low buffering and stuff. And so if y'all heard audio clicks or y'all heard a lot of noisy background, I'm sorry about that. I'm doing this from my LG tribute phone. So I will talk y'all later.